this Megyn Kelly stuff with Alex Jones. She has just been disinvited to be the host of a Sandy Hook charity gala that's supposed to happen next Wednesday because she was exposing, now listen to the logic of this, because she's exposing the guy, just like the New York Times has, just like New York Magazine has, just like we have, exposing Alex Jones to be the lunatic that he is, that says he's by the way asking for this not to play on NBC because he said he was taken out of context on Sandy Hook. I want to play the context of what he said on Sandy Hook. Here it is.
They have staged events before, but then you learn the school had been closed and reopened, and you got video of the kids going in circles in and out of the building, and they don't call the rescue choppers for 2 hours, and then they tear the building down and seal it, and they get caught using blue screens, and a email by Bloomberg comes out in a lawsuit where he's telling his people, get ready in the next 24 hours to capitalize on a shooting.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, so Sandy Hook is a synthetic, completely fake, with actors.
So stop. So far as I know, Megyn Kelly has been the only one that has really pushed him on this. Everybody else has done profiles, but they have not pushed him on this. She pushed him on this. So far, a sponsor asked to be moved off of the show. For what? For Time magazine putting Adolf Hitler on the cover and saying he was the man of the year in 1938? Yes, he was the man of the year in 1938. To be able to have a logical, rational discussion with the irrational is important, not when he's a nobody, but when the President of the United States has given him press credentials and made him into a legitimate guy. I don't have White House press credentials. He does. He does. Shouldn't that guy be examined?
I mean, this exact show with this exact host 2 weeks ago interviewed Vladimir Putin. I can't stand Alex Jones. Other than the fact that he's hilarious, I never want to hear a word from him. But he's certainly not as bad as Vladimir Putin.
Yes.
Why on earth would you want to move your advertising out of this when clearly, and in her statement, she's released a statement about this.
This is her statement from being disinvited. We're going to get to the Russia stuff here in a second. Listen to this.
I understand and respect the decision of the event organizers, but of course I'm disappointed that I won't be there to support them on Wednesday night. I find Alex Jones' suggestion that Sandy Hook was a hoax as personally revolting as every other rational person does.
She has done a lot for Sandy Hook.
Yeah. It left me and many other Americans asking the very question that prompted this interview. Reasonable question. How does Jones, who traffics in these outrageous conspiracy theories, have the respect of the President of the United States and a growing audience of millions? President Trump, by praising and citing him, appearing on his show, and giving him White House press credentials, has helped elevate Jones to the alarm of many. Our goal in sitting down with him was to shine a light, as journalists are supposed to do, on this influential figure, and yes, to discuss the considerable falsehoods he has promoted with near impunity. How could you possibly pull out of an interview with a person who's taking that approach to Alex Jones? I mean, unless you're an Alex Jones fan, I mean, is JP Morgan Chase, are they just huge fans of Alex Jones? And they're just like, well, I don't like that they're attacking his Sandy Hook conspiracy that we really believe? Because that's the only reason you'd want to pull out of that interview.
No, the only reason, that's the logical reason. The emotional reason is the families are against this interview, and nobody wants to stand against the families. But the families, it's the reason why we have a jury of our peers, and the reason why we have a judge give the sentencing to the criminal and not the victim. In other countries, the victim gets to sentence. That's all emotional.
Yeah.
There has to be a line of separation.